Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Today we are working on the Camaro. Mileage check. We are at 163,043 miles and she's still going strong. Look how cool this thing runs, guys. It's like 90 degrees outside. The temperature will creep up a little bit when I'm at a light, but for the most part when I'm driving, the temperature basically holds at about 185 degrees, which is pretty cool for an old muscle car. The low coolant light has been coming on intermittently, but the coolant level is good and full. And as I just mentioned, the car operates at a great temperature. So the car probably needs a new sensor. I've read online that this is a common problem with these cars. This sensor can be a little problematic and some guys end up just unplugging it altogether. But I think it's worth it on this car to put in a new sensor. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have experienced this issue and what you think the best course of action is. Gotta move the ZR1. We are going to replace the passenger side front side marker bulb, turn signal bulb, and turn signal lens. The reason I'm doing this is because the side marker bulb is burnt out, and I figure while I'm in there, I might as well replace the turn signal bulb. And a little while back, I had to replace the driver's side turn signal lens because it was broken. These turn signal lenses are cheap, and this new one looked so good, I figured I might as well do it on this side while I have everything apart, replacing the bulbs. So some new bulbs and a lens for the Camaro today. These are the tools you'll need to do this job: a flashlight, a 1/4 inch ratchet, a 10, 8, and 7 millimeter socket, an extension, and potentially a flat blade screwdriver. My car is the 95, but the process should be similar for all 4th gen Camaros and maybe even some 4th gen Firebirds. The first step in the process is to remove 7 10 millimeter screws. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can jack up the car for easier access, but you don't have to. All right, those 7 bolts are out, and the next step is to remove these 2 8 millimeter bolts. The next step is to remove this panel, and what I'm going to do is tug down on the air dam and at the same time pull this panel towards me, and it comes out pretty easily. You do have to do some finagling because there are some other panels that overlap onto this one, but again, it's pretty easy. There we go. The panel is out, and a lot of dirt and rocks will probably come out with it. All right, so now looking up underneath the car, you can see the lens housing right there, as well as the bulb harnesses. And the next step is to remove 3 7 millimeter bolts. You have one there, and one right there. I got those 3 bolts out, and the next step is to remove the 2 bulbs. The 2 bulbs are out, and as you can see, the side marker bulb is toast, and that's why it wasn't working. You basically just turn these out counterclockwise, and this one you want to make sure that you're pushing down on this tab right here to get it to release. And the next step is just to remove the turn signal lens. It comes out pretty easily. You just gotta kind of shimmy it a little bit. There we go. I definitely recommend cleaning this up a little bit before you put the new lens in. The new lens is loosely in place, and I have the new light bulbs in the sockets. Here are the bulb numbers in case you need them. The 3157 bulb is for the turn signal, and the 194 bulb is the side marker. What I'm gonna do now is reinstall the bulbs into the lens and test it out to make sure everything's working before it all goes back together. Looks like we're in business. So the reassembly process is just the reverse of the disassembly process. One thing I just noticed, guys, is the new turn signal lens did not come with a new screw clip like the one you see here. So I'm gonna have to take this one off of the old lens and put it on the new one. And this is really weird because the new turn signal lens that I put on the driver's side did come with a new clip. So again, this is really weird, but just be aware that the new lens may or may not come with a new screw clip. Okay guys, I got everything all buttoned up. This old lens doesn't look too bad, but it definitely doesn't look as good as the new one. I'll be sure to link the new lens in the description below. Again, they're pretty cheap, like 12 or 13 bucks, and they make a pretty big difference, as you can see. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. I wanna thank you so much for watching. As you can see, this process is pretty easy and straightforward. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.